The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, go Cowboys! This is Mick Shots.
Streaming live on DallasCowboys.com and the official Dallas Cowboys app.
Now, here are Bill Jones, Heckma Harrison, Everson Walls, and Mickey Spagnola.
Yeah. Oh, man. Here we go again.
Nate, why are you shaking your head? It's a joyful Christmas Eve edition.
Not you two.
Mick Shots. There's nothing but hope and joy in the air.
I woke up with that. Happy Christmas Eve. And I said, who says that?
I did.
You
You heard it twice today.
I have heard that twice today. Thank you.
And we are inside the SWBC podcast studio. There are not football players on the football field just yet, but there is football equipment out there. So they're actually going to hit the field today to prepare for this Thursday noon game, which you can watch on
CBS 11.
CBS 11 and Netflix at the same time.
Oh, good.
How are we doing today? As Everson Walls is not here today, so we've got a Cowboys Super Bowl champion 3 times over. Nate in Frisco has joined us. Hello,
Go, Nate.
Nate, how are you?
How you guys doing? Just great to see you. Welcome back to your show, Heckma Harrison. Glad to have you today.
Well, I'm going to conduct this like our phone calls, man. This is what this is. It ain't going to be a podcast. It's going to be a phone call between me and you. How about that?
Hey, we're going to include the other guys.
Yeah, that's what it is. A
Glad to
conference
have
call.
Oh, I could leave now. I know how long you two can
We'll
talk.
miss you. Come on.
It's like the old party line.
Yeah.
So y'all have a lot.
Have you heard of a party line, Heckma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Back in
But
the day.
did you ever have to use one?
Yeah.
No.
Which is
That's
like,
how your mom and dad knew what you was doing all the time. How did they know that I was going to sneak out tonight?
The party line.
Mrs. Johnson said.
Yeah.
She heard.
Unbelievable.
Our party line was me and Bill and Mickey lived in the same neighborhood on the same street.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick up the phone and listen to Mickey's conversation.
like if Mickey and
Yeah.
Bill are talking,
yeah.
okay, there's only like one
The
phone line
Yeah.
for the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would get on the line and go, Mrs.
need to call
Barwig,
somebody."
this is an emergency. Can you
Yeah.
hang up?
Just for a minute.
Damn.
Give me, yeah,
This is tough times, guys.
everybody knew everybody's business.
Yeah, is that right? Yikes.
And yeah, you didn't know if someone was listening.
Listening or
in.
not. Hey, quit breathing hard. He can hear you.
Nah, I never experienced that, guys. That's a new one.
Our government doing it. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Or the days of just one phone in the house.
Yes. That was a terrible thing.
Ours was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I remember one time, and it probably was the only time some girl calls me, right? And it was the most embarrassing thing ever. Have to talk on the phone in front of the whole family.
Yes.
Like, yeah, no, well, maybe. Hang up. Well, who was that? Oh, just somebody.
Okay, enough about Mickey's love life.
It's not. That was the extent of it in high school.
And then he married her. You know, come on, man. That's what happened.
Yeah.
It's been high school sweethearts ever since.
That didn't happen.
All right, so we're getting ready for a football game.
Yes.
The show goes on.
Today's
you know
the
what, though?
only
I watched a football game last night, and I think I found a pass defense as bad as the Cowboys' pass defense.
Oh, please tell me
Which
more.
college game did
The
you watch?
Indianapolis Colts last night.
Oh, the Colts.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What happened? They didn't show up last night. That was a disappointment for them. I mean, and think about how hot that team started and the colossal collapse that they've experienced.
Now
over
5
that.
straight losses. They lose the quarterback.
Lose your quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, that's a part of it. But Phillip Rivers was a guy that I thought, I'm like, man, Phillip, why are you doing this to yourself? Come on now. he played pretty decent last night.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's probably sore for the next 3 days after a game like that. So
they're virtually eliminated. They're not totally eliminated. So
5% chance. Come
Is
on
that
now.
what it
It's
is?
a 5% chance. Hang the hopes on 5%.
So he can't go home yet.
No, he's still dug in.
Got to finish the season.
Yeah.
And that was the last shoe to fall for the Chargers to clinch a wild card berth.
Okay.
Because
There's
they
a
needed to
bunch
win,
of teams clinched because the Colts
and
lost.
the Colts lost. Yeah.
What were you guys I didn't hear it yesterday. What were your impressions of the Chargers?
And we need to get your impressions too.
Okay, did you guys was you impressed by that, Mickey?
Mickey
Chargers?
asked the question yesterday, which we did not answer because we started on a tangent on other stuff.
Imagine that.
What happened?
Mickey asked, was that the best team the Cowboys have faced this year, the Chargers? And I would put the Broncos up there as a team.
We could argue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. I said this is the best team not because they had a better athletes, but because they're disciplined, and they have a game plan and they don't get off of it for nobody. So you face one of I think they had 4 penalties for maybe 38 yards or something like that. This is a very disciplined team, well-coached team. They know what they want to do. So, yeah, I would say this as far as overall team, unity, consistency. Yeah, I think this is one of your top 4 teams.
Especially considering what they're missing on their offensive line and what they've been missing all season on their offensive line, virtually all season. For sure, left tackle, they've been missing him all year, Slater, but also the right tackle, Joe Alt, since the 6th game.
I think it's a game where you're saying to yourself, like, we don't have a legitimate shot from the beginning of the game to the end of it. Didn't look like you were ever in that game. It's familiar with.
You didn't like it being 7-0?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did, but at the
They
same
hadn't
time,
touched the
it
ball
hadn't got on the field yet. So I'm just saying, when in the game versus the Broncos, it never felt like, to me, like the Broncos were one of those physical teams. The brand that they played defensively, they just kind of shut you out. And I felt the same way about the Chargers. So, I mean, I think that's neck and neck as far as a performance from 2 dominant teams.
I think the Chargers have the better quarterback.
Yeah, I mean,
The Chargers. Better quarterback
over the
than
Broncos.
Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This kid is still learning for Denver.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something. But both coaches are hard on their quarterbacks. They're going to learn. Either learn or get out. They ain't going to hold on to you. So the other kid is younger.
Bo Nix.
But he's not a better pure passer than this Herbert kid. Herbert got,
Herbert's got an arm, and he's been showing it. Everybody's noted that his toughness is on display because he's playing with that broken hand. And you saw a couple times
bad elbow.
He took a hit, and I'm like, he's out, he's gone, and then he stood right up, went right back to the huddle, and did it all over again.
Which is what he did the week before, too.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about the other team.
Yes.
Heckma, since we didn't have you here yesterday, you were on assignment.
Oh, well.
What were your impressions of the weekend in general, where Cowboys get knocked out on Saturday night, and then with
But we talked so much all week about Eberflus moving up to the press box and what difference that would make, and it was pretty early that it wasn't going to make a difference at all. Defensively, you just didn't have anything of note to stop them. As far as our secondary is concerned, whether it's Revel or Diggs, you could just tell, man, especially when number 34 is in the game, they are going to go right at him. And whatever they're picking up on film from him, Herbert made it a point to make sure that when he had a guy in the open field, he was going to target Savone Revel. Defensively, whatever scheme has been played all season, these guys have never gotten the gist of it. Diggs, obviously, even with his time off, still hadn't got the gist of it. We seen him gamble on one play and give up a touchdown. I'm beyond the point of being embarrassed. It doesn't embarrass me anymore. It's just that, hey, we just don't have anything in our secondary of note that can stop anyone, and we're not presenting enough pressure. And that's another thing that we had talked about also all week is the pressure. You knew coming in that this Chargers team, they were giving up a ton of sacks, and the fact that we couldn't get we got close once. I think Kenny Clark, but that was beyond the line of scrimmage, so it didn't count as a sack. But we didn't pressure him at all, and it was pretty apparent early in the game that Herbert was going to have his way.
By the way,
meant was that they did pressure him, but they just couldn't get there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You see, that's what I'm telling people. They blocked us up. I saw one time where 59 broke loose. He just didn't close the deal. They pressured, but guys just.
You know the other thing they did? They blitzed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they didn't get there.
They didn't get there, bro.
Which goes back to what I said last week. You can blitz, but if you don't know how to blitz, it doesn't do any good.
Fellas.
How many Pro Bowlers do the Cowboys have?
I think 5.
Defense.
Oh, 1, 2.
And he didn't play.
1. Yeah.
So you can tell me all about scheme. You can tell me about who's playing in the secondary. They don't have the players to play whatever scheme you want to play. I'm so tired of hearing scheme, right? What are you scheming up front? How many schemes can you have in your front to get to the quarterback? You can blitz, but if you can't get there, that scheme not working. You can play zone. Well, if you can't play zone, that ain't working. And if you can't play man, then what do you do?
But wait a minute, though, Mick. You can't give these guys an out like that.
I'm not giving them an out. I'm
yes,
saying
you are.
they're not good enough.
Oh,
the
calm
Chargers,
down.
The Chargers
You're getting
are
worked up.
better.
You're getting worked up now.
That's okay.
Calm down.
Gotta have a little emotion.
Okay.
Were the Chargers not better?
Offensive line wise?
The whole team.
Okay, I'm just talking about the trend. I'm going to talk about, if you're going to talk about sending the blitz and not being able to get home or not finishing the deal, guys like Osa Odigizua, guys like Solomon Thomas, Jadeveon Clowney, who you've talked about also, these guys get paid to do what they do. And so the fact that they couldn't get home, the fact that they couldn't get any pressure, Mick, to me is the bigger problem. I mean, if it's a TE stunt, whatever you're sending, guys not being able to get home and a quarterback that can just step up in the pocket and still deliver, to me, whatever that scheme is, you're saying that you got to give the Chargers credit where credit is due. They didn't allow you to get home. They didn't allow you to get to their quarterback. But that doesn't negate the fact that these guys are professional and they should be doing their job.
Well, if you're not good enough to do the job, how good of a job can you do?
We're going week to week by saying now that they're not good enough because Quentin Williams was
They weren't good enough against that team.
Okay.
The Chargers were better, right?
Okay. But the Chargers is a team that we already know that have been giving up sacks. So it's not like they came into AT&T with this record of not giving up sacks. This guy has been getting sacked every week.
I think it's married together with what you have in the secondary. And what I look at is what the Cowboys are trotting out there at cornerback has not been up to snuff. And when the offense has answers where a cornerback can't stay with a receiver, and so the quarterback's getting the ball out quicker, it's tougher to get to the quarterback. And I brought up Indianapolis, who now they had the 30th ranked pass defense in the league coming into last night's game, and now they're 31st after giving up whatever they gave up to San Francisco. But they're trotting out there Mekhi Blackman, Jonathan Edwards, Kenny Moore, and Cameron Mitchell. There was a reason that they traded for Sauce Gardner earlier in the year because they didn't have anything at cornerback. And they've got the 31st ranked pass defense in the league. Sauce Gardner got hurt early on, so he hadn't been able to help them. And I think that's what the Cowboys have been doing at cornerback. We saw, by virtue of the news that broke late last week, Deron Bland going on injured reserve with his foot. He missed the second and third game of this season with that same foot injury. Clearly, he's been dealing with a foot problem the entire season. He hasn't been the same player that made the Pro Bowl in years past. Trayvon Diggs hasn't been out on the football field. He was there for the first 6 games, wasn't up to snuff health-wise, and then was out for the last 8 games. And he's clearly not the same Trayvon Diggs that earned his big contract what we saw on Sunday. And otherwise, you got the Cowboys equivalent of Jonathan Edwards and Cameron Mitchell and these guys out there. And so it's more difficult for a defensive line to get to the quarterback when there's answers for the offense in the secondary. And I think that's what Eberflus and this defense has been dealing with all season long.
What did you say they were, 31st?
The Colts are 31st. In
Guess who's 32nd?
And the Cowboys are 32nd and have been all year, basically. So anyway, it's I think it's all married together, and obviously there's things that have to happen with this defense.
I mean, I guess my thing is that we're going to, whatever the scapegoat is going to be, Eberflus is going to be, whatever it's going to be, the guys that are out here that are getting paid to play that can't get to the quarterback, can't present any pressure, or when they do, they can't seal the deal, and you have a quarterback that can step up in the pocket and do his thing. We don't turn around and talk about the Osel Digizuls. We don't talk about the Solomon Thomases. We don't talk about the guys that are being paid to do their job that can't get it done. We don't talk about the linebackers. We put all of the blame specifically on the coordinator and say, oh, it's because the guys on the back end are too bad and they can't hold long enough for passes not to be completed. Okay, all right. Well,
no, I'm not saying,
rich.
And I'm not saying that there's not other factors, but I think what I heard in this conversation going at the beginning was we can't get to the quarterback, and all I was presenting was one of the big reasons you can't get to the quarterback is because you're not covering anybody in the secondary. So, anyway,
you know, fellas. And I challenge you, this young man. Did we not see this same thing in training camp? You wasn't there. Did you not hear me come to you every day and say, "Oh, fellas, we in trouble"? And when you got Quincy Williams, who brings constant pressure, it allows Clark to be who he is. Quincy Williams left out partway through the last game before this one, and no sacks then. We went back to who we were, fellas. Without Quincy Williams, we went back to who we were. You know, this Perrion guy or whoever else, these are just guys, and yes, we pay guys to do certain things, and we pay. But, fellas, I challenge you, when we get out of this season, and if everybody that goes to training camp, quit living in your bubble and start assessing players correctly. Not because they have that big star on their helmet. Start assessing players versus other players in the league. Don't call me and tell me, hey, man, I saw the film of the Cowboys in training camp. No. Get your all 22 and go to California and watch the Rams. Get your all 22 and go see Seattle. I'm serious. We let a guy get out of here. I think he made the Pro Bowl for Seattle that used to play for us. Why? And I'm going to tell you why. This guy made it because he had 2 or 3 other dogs over there, and it freed him up to one-on-one situations. Last week, we didn't have the one-on-one situations. Clowney had to deal with something different. This guy had to deal with something different, depending on what the pass protection was. So it is a team loss. It is a bad defense altogether. And whoever you want, in a losing situation, you're not wrong, Mickey's not wrong, and Bill's not wrong. Everybody can pick something. I can pick something. I just choose to pick on the whole team defensively because everybody had a bad turn on that day that of the game. Everybody.
And you can even go back to the Minnesota game.
Yes.
You can go back to the Minnesota game when you didn't get pressure against J.J. McCarthy. It's a theme, and whether it's Quincy Williams in the game or not, it's still the same thing continuously repeating itself.
How many yards did these quarterbacks get? How many? The thing that quarterbacks come in here and do to us is not just pass, but a lot of them just take off running. You know, they take off running.
Yards.
You know, that ain't small yardage for a quarterback. That's not small yardage for a quarterback. You know, I tell people right here, you need an overall fix for your defense. And we can each – I feel so bad for Revel because he was part of Here Come the Cavalry. I feel so bad for Overshown. Here comes a part of the cavalry. You know, even Quincy Williams, you know, oh, here's coming the cavalry. Brothers, it ain't no cavalry this year. It's get through this year and do something about it this offseason. Don't talk about it. Don't wait till the 8th week of free agents say, hey, man, we're going to go get Nate Newton off the bench now. He's around $10,000. We can pay him a game. No, go out and compete and get some players in here. We're lacking players.
That's great perspective. Brian Schottenheimer had a press conference yesterday, and he was asked about all these things, whatever. There were 3 words he said that I thought were the most significant words of the press conference. And those words were, it's year 1.
Yes.
For all of us, it's year 30.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or so.
For Dak Prescott, it's year 10. Okay? But for Schottenheimer, it's year 1. And, coming off a season last year where they went 7-10, 31st in the league in points allowed, there's a process to putting this together. And then you went the entire off season with Micah Parsons on this team. It's the week 1 of the season. You're making that trade, and to think that this defense was going to be fixed to where they could make a deep playoff run was foolish, because it wasn't going to happen this year. This is year 1. Now the clock ticks.
I tried. That's been my deal.
No one wants to admit it to rebuild.
Yeah,
but it's been a rebuild here.
That's been my deal since training camp. And I'm going to say it again before we go to this break. I challenge each and every one of y'all, stop looking at the star. Start looking at other players on other teams and see what an all-pro look like. Not a Pro Bowler, because they messed up the Pro Bowl this year. They messed that all up. Look at the Pro Bowl, the all-pros.
Sounds like we need to talk about that.
Yeah, look at the all-pros on other teams. How did you know about Quentin Williams? On a losing team, like the Jets. Yeah. You knew about him. You know why? Because he's a different level. That's what you want to judge your players off of. Don't judge your players off Flournoy. Come on, bro. Flournoy beating somebody deep in our camp. And come on now. We get into arguments amongst each other because we want to misassess our talent. Don't misassess the talent. If you keep the talent in its right place, you won't be judging the coach so hard. Because this man thought he had an all-world defensive end and 2 healthy corners when he started. And when the season started, it all went to hell.
Oh, he thought he had 2 Pro Bowl defensive ends.
And speaking of the Pro Bowl, who made the Pro Bowl? When we come back on Mick Shots in just a moment.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, Cowboy fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience the best sports venue in the world, AT&T Stadium. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your package today.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
The National Medal of Honor Museum is now open in Arlington, Texas, just a few blocks from AT&T Stadium. Immersive exhibits and exciting technology allow you to fly a rescue helicopter mission in Vietnam and have conversations with virtual Medal of Honor recipients. Come be inspired by these incredible stories of ordinary Americans who did the extraordinary. Get your tickets at mohmuseum.org.
Back to Mick Shots.
The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes NFL players who have exhibited excellence on the field and whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. Help Dallas Cowboys Club winner Solomon Thomas raise funds for the defensive line by casting your charity challenge vote at NFL.com/Man of the Year or tweet using the hashtag WPMOY challenge.
All right, very good. Mickey, you got the Pro Bowl list there. What Cowboys made the Pro Bowl?
I will tell you which Cowboys made the Pro Bowl in the NFC. Dak Prescott, George Pickens, his first with career-high numbers with 2 games to go. Tyler Smith, his 3rd straight year. And if I turn over to defense, Quinnen Williams. And then Brendan Aubrey.
Okay, so 5 Cowboys make the Pro Bowl.
Awesome. And then
and
2
I don't think we can sit here and say, "Whoa, who didn't get a vote that should have in the defense?" Right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. But 2 former Cowboys defensive players, as you alluded to, did make the Pro Bowl. And those are pass rushers, Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh, wow.
They love
5th time.
Lawrence in Seattle. The people do.
We loved Lawrence here.
Yeah. And his parting shot might have been accurate that everybody got upset with.
What do you think about that?
You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't care. When you lead the Cowboys, I don't care. I mean, don't get me wrong. I watch great players because that's who great players are who you break your team down on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, you know, your comments, I really don't care, you know, about your comments because everybody got a right to feel how they want to feel. You just hate when they come true.
Well, I'm going to say this because we talked about it after the NFL.com with their player preseason voting, top 100. Dak Prescott was 79th.
Yeah.
He was 15 out of 16 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Other quarterbacks are Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, and Dak Prescott in the NFC. And in the AFC, the quarterbacks are Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, the aforementioned Justin Herbert, and Drake May. There are your Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
What a season by Drake May. I said, what a season by Drake May. You know, a guy that they were asking the Patriots to give up on this kid. And what a season.
Well, same thing's happening in Carolina.
Yeah.
Everybody was all over Bryce Young.
And Caleb Williams.
The thing that I know for sure, and it becomes more and more truer, is get rid of some of these bad quarterback coaches and these bad offensive coordinators who just have systems that don't nurture a kid and don't bring them over the right way, because your first year coming out of college, you know what this kid can throw well and what he can't throw well. You know the things he need to work on. And if you forcing him in there, you got to give him more of what he used to and slowly bring him along, you know. And I just believe, and I've been saying it for years and years, I think 80% of the guys that come out that can throw, I'm talking about that can throw, it's nothing wrong with them unless they don't have it mentally. Now, don't have it mentally, but most of these kids got it mentally. And I think it's bad coordinators and bad coaches for us with quarterbacks. Well, I really believe that.
So look at a handful of them right now. I mean, you got Ben Johnson in Chicago, what he's done with Caleb Williams this year. Dave Canales at Carolina, the head coach there, who was at Tampa Bay and turned around Baker Mayfield's career there, and what he's done with Bryce Young. Liam Cohen, who came up in the McVay system with the Rams and was at Tampa Bay last year, and what he's done just in the course of this season with Trevor Lawrence and the way Trevor Lawrence is playing right now. And, of course, obviously what Sean Payton has done with Bo Nix in Denver, just there's a handful right there. There's more.
Johnson with Goff, too.
Yeah. Prior to that, yeah.
Rams gave up on him.
The thing is, all you need from your quarterback is a willingness to study, to spend time, and I think that is one of the things where a lot of head coaches and coordinators mess up at, is when they interviewing these kids and they see all this talent, they don't enforce their will like, hey, Mick, if I draft you number 1 and you are my quarterback, are you willing to commit 60, 70 hours a week to what we trying to do? I'm going to look you right in your face, because you have to be willing. Remember the guy that used to be the Raiders when he got into the trouble, the head coach with the Raiders? I can't think of his name.
John Gruden.
John Gruden. That was one of his things. It's a rule that we have gotten away from as scouts, as coaches. I need 3 years of you actually playing football on a competitive level in college. Now it's dropped down to 2 for the coaches. We need to see you play 12 games a year to know that you have at least seen competition. Guys popping up out of this 1 year, then you forced to come up here and deal with multiple defensive fronts with great super talent. That's too much for a kid. And you're not willing to put your butt on the line. Instead of you telling your owner, hey, sir, come on now. Or your GM, come on, man. What we finna do to this kid?
Wow.
See, and the lesson right here, right? If Troy Aikman wasn't so stubborn, right?
Right.
To survive those first 2 years, and then all of a sudden, why did it click in the third year? Norv Turner?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
I think the point that you're just making, I for some reason, Baker Mayfield just popped in my mind as a quarterback that obviously came in, had some success, but also had his struggles, and how he's been able to turn it around in Tampa. I think when you were just listing out Pro Bowl, I just was thinking about Dak too. Dak and the success that he's had this season, and how he and Shotty, that marriage between those two. It's unfortunate. 4,100 yards this season, 2 1,000-yard receivers and a 1,000-yard running back to not be able to play in the postseason. But we've seen this before, not to bring up the old stuff, but just seeing that marriage between those two, and how Dak has been so productive this year when he's had those years when he's been injured or he hadn't had his best productive season. The one thing that I think, looking into the future for me, is, with aging quarterbacks, the decline doesn't come like it happens in overnight, it feels like. And right now, this season, I think I felt like I'm seeing Dak play his best ball. I've seen him play his best ball. How do you carry that over into next season and grow from what your quarterback has done before that actual decline happens to him? And you've seen it with a ton of great quarterbacks.
Offensive line. Offensive line. That it ain't but one answer. That's offensive line. Dak has played with one receiver for the majority of his life and a half a tight end. Get him offensive line. Now that you have 2 great receivers, a better than average tight end, and a solid running back, get him an offensive line. And you will slow down everything you're talking about. Don't get him that offensive line. He can't keep dodging the way he dodged this year, because now it's catching up with him at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you like the move of Tyler Smith to left tackle? And we talked about it a little bit yesterday.
And I debated with everybody. I see both ends. But you better find out and get you a base. We don't have a base. And what I mean by that, we don't have a left tackle. The left tackle, me and him has talked about this on air. You can tell the difference when number 71 for the 49ers is in there and when he's not. Because when you got that left tackle for some reason, or a very dominating center for some reason, everybody plays well. We need a left tackle that can fortify that side so your quarterback, who is right-handed, don't have to even worry about it. Is this kid it? We know he's an all-pro, Pro Bowler left guard. Will this coach see enough at left tackle to say, that's our man, and we're going to live and die with this guy? Or he'll be back at left tackle, and we're going to have to, if we're going to do what you say, slow down the decline, you're going to have to invest in another offensive lineman. Free agent or draft pick. And it can't be an 18th pick. 18th round. It got to be a dog.
How many All-Pro guards have you seen make the transition to be an All-Pro or Pro Bowler?
Larry Allen.
There it is.
That's the difference.
Nate Newton.
We talked about it yesterday. Nate, in 1990, for those of you who missed the show, like Heckma, yesterday, Nate said that Jimmy came to him after the 1989 season, said he wants to play. He's decided he's going to play his best five offensive linemen. He went to Nate and said, we're going to move you to right tackle. Nate said, but Coach, I'm 6'1". And then you said,
well, you're going to play it or go home.
You play right tackle, you get cut. And so he played right tackle, and he started 16 games in 1990 at right tackle. They drafted Eric Williams in the second round in 1991 out of Central State in Ohio. And Nate still started at right tackle for 16 games in 91 while Eric Williams learned how to play in the NFL, and then he moved back into guard and went to 6 Pro Bowls, Nate did, and Eric Williams became a Pro Bowl right tackle. So there you go.
You said the right man, though. I mean,
but there is one beyond Larry Allen.
Larry Allen. Come on, man. This guy here, man.
No, I'm talking about Larry Allen moved from all-pro guard out to all-pro left tackle over to all-pro right guard. I moved from a possible all-pro left guard out to a survival technique at right tackle. It's the difference, bro.
It is.
How about this move, too? When you're talking about changing positions, Mark Tuinei moves from defensive tackle to left tackle.
Yeah.
And finally got a Pro Bowl towards the end of his career.
By the way, Nate Newton, his 6 Pro Bowls, he didn't just start 6 games in any of those seasons and make the Pro Bowl.
Man.
There we go.
One of the guys that made the Pro Bowl this year.
Well, you calling him out, but
let you figure out who that is. When we come back here on Mick Shots, it's our picks to click on Thursday at noon in Washington.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
The National Medal of Honor Museum is now open in Arlington, Texas, just a few blocks from AT&T Stadium. Immersive exhibits and exciting technology allow you to fly a rescue helicopter mission in Vietnam and have conversations with virtual Medal of Honor recipients. Come be inspired by these incredible stories of ordinary Americans who did the extraordinary. Get your tickets at mohmuseum.org.
Back to Mixed Shots.
Cowboy Nation, Tom Gibson, you lucky dog, has been named your 2025 Dallas Cowboy Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan, for his dedication to the team and spicing up the game. Vote for Tom to be named the ultimate NFL Fan of the Year at NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
All right, Mickey Spagnola, what do we need to know coming out of yesterday's press conference, availabilities? Ryan Flanoy, big news yesterday was Ryan Flanoy.
Yes.
His knee injury is not a major one.
It's not a ligament sprain.
And Coach had high praise for Flanoy.
Well, I think we can just kind of say he's the number 3 wide receiver right now.
Oh, man. Y'all gave up on Jalen Tolbert just like that, huh?
And who else?
Who else? You piling
You
on.
realize that kid started the training camp as the 6th or 7th in line at wide receiver.
Got cut.
Let me send out a news flash, okay? For all y'all that's finna get Flanoy is our 3rd receiver. He's not CD and he's not George Pickens. Stop right now, okay? He's our 3rd receiver. We found a 3rd receiver.
Oh, you don't want to hear about it?
Man, we make people superstars. I'm telling you. I'm trying to stop it.
And what you're saying, too, is there's business to take care of to secure the 2nd receiver.
Thank you.
On this team.
So stop. Hey, man, he can do it. Stop before you even start. He cannot do what George Pickens do. Stop.
No one suggested that here.
No, not here,
Don't
but I
tell
got to
me
get
you've
it
heard
out
it.
now. I got to get it out now.
What's the matter with you?
A preemptive strike.
What is that?
No,
you're not.
Okay.
You know it's coming.
And you the Pickens man. You better be saying amen.
I'm just listening to you.
You should have been saying amen. Better get these picks to click.
Well, Becky, do you got anything
Coach
else?
starts in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Or do you need to get somewhere?
No.
Okay.
Dak Prescott starting on Christmas Day. Breaking news, right?
Okay.
I think DeMarvion, Overshone, and Guyton are out.
Okay.
And all the limited guys have a chance.
Is Quinnen going to be available?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Too short of a week.
We're going to find out if all these other people that everybody was hyped, what's his name, Parafew and all of these.
Parafew?
Yeah.
What?
Because he's made
Aaron Winfrey's an Oklahoma Sooner. Come on.
Because he's made very few plays. Very few.
And James Houston has kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Man, I okay, y'all.
Parafew?
Yeah, he made very few plays. Come on, y'all, picks the click.
All right. Are you playing the game?
No, sir. I'm gonna stay out of it. I can't even pronounce the names.
Well, Everson didn't send in his.
Everson has got other things to deal with right now.
He's a little ill.
He's holding on by a string. Get better. Shake back, Everson.
Get some castor oil in your system.
Everson is.
Oh, you old school boy. Castor oil.
Everson is the pick to sick.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so what are you thinking, Ekma?
I am thinking. Can I go with George Pickens?
All yours.
You could do.
Can I go with George Pickens?
Pro Bowlers are off limits. No,
I want to go to sure thing. Let me go with George Pickens. I'm going George Pickens. Let's go 8 for 112 for pick.
Okay.
All right. And
how many touchdowns?
I'm going to go 1. I'm not going to go on a limb for 2.
Okay.
I'm going to go 1. And I got the Cowboys winning this one 22-15.
22-15.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Mickey?
I wanted to pick the date, like 25.
25-12?
Yeah.
Or a 25-25 tie.
Yeah, right? Because it's 25 date to the 25 year, right? Yeah.
Are you about to pick a tie? Are you about to do that?
Not. I've got no idea what I'm picking, but
okay.
I'm just picking away here.
I will take Ryan Flanoy.
Is he going to play?
He should have. Well, I don't know.
Well, why don't we pick one that's going to play?
Going to play for
just for fun.
That just came.
Just helping you out here.
Came to my mind, right? No, I'm going to go with it.
I mean,
We'll
someone
see.
who had an MRI on Monday. I'm thinking he's not going to be playing Thursday.
Not play on Thursday.
Yeah.
But why don't you go and let me think about it?
Okay, I got a stat that I'm going to pick to click. The DQ defense is giving up 141 yards rushing, 4.8 a carry.
Ruh-roh.
So if the Cowboys can rush for 150 at 5 yards a carry, you should win the game.
I like that.
That's
Javonte
a good pick
Williams.
to click.
Yeah.
So is
go,
it Williams or is it Malik Davis?
I don't care. Just
Or is
do what you
Jaden
gotta
Blue
do.
getting any time
I don't
soon?
No.
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 Okay.
I don't see it.
All right, my pick to click then
Very few.
is I'm going to go Malik Davis because of that, because he's going up against a Dan Quinn defense.
That can't stop the run.
That's right. And I think
Couldn't stop it here either.
and my score, well, I've seen the Dan Quinn defense. What was the score last night? Like 44-22?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, Cowboys win 44-22.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take 30-20. How's that?
Okay.
30-20 Cowboys.
By the way, I'm the only one who got it the winner right on Sunday. You know that.
Who'd you pick?
Yeah. Everyone else picked the Cowboys to win.
That's right. Duh.
Well, way to go, Bill. You went against the grain. Finally.
I finally got one right.
I'm gonna take Tyler Smith, left tackle.
Okay.
No sacks.
No sacks
No
allowed.
sacks.
Okay. Because
And
he's going
as
up
long as-
against Dan Quinn's defense.
And as long as he doesn't get any BS holding call, he'll be the star of the game.
Okay. I like that. And Cowboys by 1,
Yes.
right?
For all you guys that are Aubrey fans, I hope that he get a 75-yard field goal for all y'all that think kickers is going to make the difference. Wow.
Okay, so Mickey is clearly Mickey is spending Christmas in our nation's capital.
I am.
Okay. Everyone else going to have a good Christmas?
I'll be right here in the studio.
Oh, that's right. So you're doing post-game, pre-game,
And you're
post-game
doing
honor?
your pregame deal at, 11?
Yeah, well, we're taping it tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, that's messed up. Come on, man.
Cover.
You ain't working on Christmas.
Yeah, we're taping it tonight. Heckman, what are your Christmas plans?
I'm going to be in a cabin.
Oh, really?
I'm going to be in a cabin, man.
All right.
By yourself?
Roughing it.
You going to make a movie?
Yeah.
The
man.
bear got loose?
No, man. You know,
With the family?
Yeah, the family. Man.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The cabin's not in the backyard.
No.
Okay.
No, they go away. Y'all can go to California or y'all going to Colorado?
We're going to go somewhere, man.
Oklahoma,
Let's
where
go.
I can follow you.
Yeah, man. We'll have a good time. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody listening to us, and we'll be back on Monday, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Chris, you letting us come back on Monday?
At noon.
Monday, you're back.
Okay.
Monday we are back, and so everyone have a very Merry Christmas, happy holiday weekend. We hope you get what you want for Christmas, and we will see you again on Monday.
Cowboys got a 1%. Oh, that's right. We eliminated. I'm sorry. Go Cowboys!
It's
Merry Christmas, Cowboys.
the drive to 500, okay?
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?